So, from your last session, you guys were on a train. Francis managed to get himself some alms.
Good work.
I forgot, was it last session that Olga pretty much told you to get rid of the sword?
Yes.
Yes, and
So.
my character gave it
Yeah.
to Francis, and Francis is fairly certain that nothing is wrong with the sword. But I did my due diligence to keep my relationship happy. Happy soon to be ex-wife. Happy soon to be ex-wife.
There is such a thing called, what was it? Fuck, I forgot what it was called.
That's
Self-fulfilled prophecy.
Yeah.
Self-fulfilled prophecy.
Yeah, well, I did what I was asked to do, and I got rid of it. It's not my fault. That's
Jefferson also made some good gumbo that happened to poison a few of you guys. And he also tried to see if he could get himself into a fight. How did that go, Jefferson?
And I hooked someone right through the head.
Yeah. Did it work out in your favor?
I guess so. I lost a med pack, though.
Yeah. It worked in your favor in a way, technically.
Karma.
Yeah. Well, I think the guy was very indifferent. Both Francis and Avum did see a three-eyed jackal.
Oh, I forgot about those things.
Hell yeah.
And it begins. Players at home,
Earth speaking.
applause.
What's going on?
Alex, would you mind opening the cake box and cutting, please?
The cake box?
Alright, I'll give him a call.
What's that?
I'm actually scared to cut a cake for people. I do not like to do it.
Alright, and that's the first call of the
Anyone
day.
else can do it.
So, meanwhile, we learned that Fenris talks in his sleep, for the most part. And there was also font pizza involved. It was delicious for all of you guys.
Everyone got a little bit of F.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of everybody put my F in their mouth.
Yeah. There was also the Riazi. There was a Riazi that you guys met by the name of Saberg of Steel, who apparently is a car manufacturer. Yeah, essentially he did bribe the train conductor to get him to a certain meeting as quick as possible, and it didn't work out. So you guys are now stuck in Cemetery, which is nothing at the Quicksand City. So, and it's still open. After that, you guys saw the conductor go into Nosebleeds. You followed him.
Why did they call it Nosebleed?
And then, like, last session was merely like you just came to the town and you're finding yourselves. You tried to do some shopping. You spoke to a blind.
Oh yeah.
The blind embryo who was also she could make weapons and mods and whatnot.
So I knew everything.
But from what you guys gathered, she doesn't do it well.
Mm.
And then after you guys, especially Avum and Dia, you guys ran into an old colleague. That was a one-time thing. And Yormund, Namu's snake, gave him the final blow before he said it's a Jacob's.
And then he took the gun, right?
Yeah. And now at this point too. Yeah. Now at this point as well. That's the worst fucking thing. Our system sucks. But yeah. So afterwards, you guys ran into another gang known as because you guys fought the Sand Ghosts.
Ooh, who's dying?
But then Francis recognized an old friend of his.
Yeah.
What was his name again? Ode?
Yeah.
His name legitimately was
No.
Ode.
Like, yeah, I mean, a guy named Jesus. It's like, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. It's like, it's cool. Like, you know, like, hey, there he is, man.
Or Muhammad, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know.
Most common first name.
You just don't, like, read a fucking paint a picture of him. Then you fuck up.
I heard you say, like, read a fucking pamphlet.
I'm just waiting for this thing to pop up because it takes forever for the email to update. But
Hell yeah.
so we're gonna start the session off like this. You guys were pretty much locked into the train that you guys stayed in.
Mm.
I put the change on the outside, and now we're not so sure that it's for our own safety.
Yeah. The last thing you saw was Ode pretty much lock you guys in there. And
So wait, we went back to the train?
you guys went back to the train, yeah.
Yeah, they locked us in the train because it's like right before nightfall, right?
Oh, that's correct.
I think it was gonna get dark and like shit might go down, so we think it might be for our own safety, but we're not quite sure.
Yeah. And in the train that you guys are in, who wants the cake?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm good.
Hell yeah.
But thank you.
I'll have
Am I even the only one having cake? Someone else is having cake. I'm
I'll
not the
have a
only
piece
one
later,
having
but-
cake.
I'm having cake because
Christ.
I think I might actually have the Chinese for tomorrow when I'm at work. I don't know.
You're skipping dinner eating ice cream cake?
I had the.
We're all
that's
adults.
fine.
Yeah, we're big boys.
Back from the blue up
That's
top.
nothing that
You want the blue?
It's Friday
that
night
is
and we're playing
the
role
most
playing
visually
games. Of course, we're eating
appealing-
cake instead of dinner.
Hey, Eric, this is how you get
Understand
fat in a
how-
relationship.
I just blew
Reason why
myself
I
for no
couldn't be a
reason.
parent. I'm supposed to look a kid dead in the face and tell them that getting another dog and having ice cream for
I
dinner
think-
is a bad idea.
Yeah. So you guys
Thank
are.
you.
You guys. So inside this train, there was 3 cabins. In this cart. Do all of you, like, from what you gather, you like 2 at a time could probably sleep in one, but at the same time, Olga is with you.
So, Olga and I would like to go to the first cart, the one that we didn't notice anybody was in.
Yeah. Well, no, you're in a. You're all in
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
the
cart.
cart,
just
but there's 3
separate
rooms.
cabins.
Yeah, we'd like to go to the first cabin that nobody was in.
Okay. So yeah, okay, you take over that one. Do you like pretty much forcefully say like this is just for your her and I?
Well, only 2 people can fit, right?
Well,
I mean, we can make a
she's-
snuggle.
well, technically it's
snuggle
4
bottle, like-
people per cabin, but at the same time, if you guys wanted to like split it apart, it could be like 2 per and whatnot.
Yeah, we
Math checks out.
we say this is for the 1.5 of us, and
And Yorman.
well, technically, yeah, I meant half as in she's twice my size. Woof. and my snake, and we're gonna take the room.
Literal snake or metaphorical?
Yeah, you're gonna go in there with her and a snake.
I'm gonna put the snake in the sack,
Mm.
and we're gonna go to the room.
So you just hear like it's not a threatening kiss, just a kind of thing.
He knows.
So how about the other 2?
Rooms.
So it's gonna be the 5 of you. You guys have to decide between all of them, or if anybody wants to sleep in the hallway, it's up to you.
Somebody should stand guard.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody should
Yeah,
definitely
who's gonna
stay
stand
awake.
guard?
I'll stay awake first. If
What?
Alright.
The snake should stand guard.
Is it nighttime? I can see in the dark, so I can
It's
stand
morning.
guard. Oh, it's
Like,
morning.
like
Oh.
I'll say it's probably like 9 o'clock. And actually, hang on, I'm gonna.
Can we watch the sunrise? Like his
Well, hang on.
Grab your grappling hook and go on the roof.
Let us out! I need to see this tavern.
Yeah.
I was told we were gonna get those signals.
Right. We're gonna actually do a quick pause on the episode because I'm gonna call this person and get
It was in a pamphlet.
I'm also really, really hoping to God it's not for... Because, like, the people in the computer room do not ever really say, like, oh, yeah, they're actually locked out of such and such program. Then I call them, and they're like, my knees hurt. I'm like, okay.
That's right. We get calls for a sick person.
Wait, do you guys not call tech just to hear the voice of someone who cares?
Thank you, and thank you for coming back from our sponsors.
I'd like to thank Alex for the ice cream cake. It was very nice.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you.
a while since I had some carbon.
Yeah.
It really brought me back to
Yesterday?
McDonald's, where you would go and it'd be the kid's birthday there, but then like the uncle would show up and they'd be fighting. It was great. Are you guys not from the Queens
Oddly
area?
specific.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So,
because the
Alright,
ice cream
so
machines never work.
there is Olga, Namu, and Yorman in the first cart. The other two carts and a hallway. Who's where?
Place us, come on.
I'll
the
be
teacher
in the
thing.
hallway.
Where are you guys? Where are you?
I'm in the one with
We'll be in the
with
hallway.
Fenris.
We'll be in the hallway
The
keeping
Fenris.
watch.
The Fenris.
Yeah, so Fenris and Francis are in the same one. What about Jefferson, Avon, and Tika?
Do you want to dock?
Me and her will be in the hallway
Yeah,
keeping
do you
watch.
want to dock?
What about Jefferson?
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. You need to take a break real fast so I can explain to Fenris what docking is. Docking is when you have an
Yeah.
when you have a circumcised penis and an uncircumcised penis,
Jeez, all
and you
right.
put them together.
In the same foreskin.
Okay, I'm just gonna confirm that like this is probably a conversation you guys had at nighttime.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Fenris is gonna be the first one that wakes up.
Does Fenris have a red rocket?
Did you demonstrate?
Yeah, what is the anatomy of a Vallarens?
Sexual anatomy.
I think you know what it is. Okay, so
Yeah, do I lay eggs?
Fenris.
not.
Actually, I'm gonna say both Fenris and Avon wake up at the same time.
Get a little
Avon.
excited. My wings go.
So you're noticing that the outside. Does your character have a watch on him? For a thief, I imagine you probably would want.
Does now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
Pocket
whole arm.
watch. The whole arm. Yeah.
yeah. So you, Fenris, do you get up? Do you get out of the cabin, or do you stay where you are?
I get out.
Okay, you get out. You see him waking up. Like you both look like you're still like rubbing each other's eyes. Not each other.
Hey, got some gooeys over
So you guys can't really see too much outside. It looks like some fog from last night or whatever has probably covered up most of the windows. Do you guys say anything to each other, or just small talk, essentially with waking up?
Oh, small talk.
Mornings, huh?
Some pillow talk.
Ain't in a thing.
Yeah.
So the thing about docking.
That's how I learned about docking.
I had a weird dream last night.
So
Felt so
essentially,
real.
it starts to fade away. You look at your watch. You see it's like 10 a.m. You guys slept for a while. I want both of you to roll senses.
You can watch with you.
I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I'm the DM, right?
I think you're still sleeping.
Alright, you don't notice anything.
4, 5. Oh, that's XP though, right?
God damn.
Hey.
both
Hey, does that mean I leveled up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not combat
Yes,
roll.
it does.
I like to imagine, like, in world, he's just like, did I just level up?
Like, I'm not seeing anything. This is good, right?
Pick
Yeah,
this one's out of line.
I'll count that. So, let me find.
In theory,
You leveled up, so you can pick one of the tier
on your
1.
birthday, don't you level
What
up?
are the who's new one?
One of the tier
I'm pretty
1.
sure my last birthday I leveled down pretty dramatically.
So,
Pretty sure my last relationship.
neither of you notice anything. Neither of you notice anything unusual. Like your eyes are still kind of blurry. You're still in that phase of like, I'm still waking up. Dia is sleeping.
Excuse me.
Dia. Like somebody hears Jefferson doing a little.
I took a snap.
Oh yeah, you're in the bathroom. So I'll just say, wait, did you fall asleep on the toilet?
Yeah, a snap.
Okay. He snapped.
There's going to be a lot of graphics in this video.
So, Dia, I'm assuming like you're sleeping like leaning against the wall of one of the cabins and whatnot.
Yeah.
You start to notice. You start feeling like your body is shaking. Roll brain.
8.
8. So, you can ask one of the following questions.
That's you.
Which is plus 1. Fight.
Like
So
you-
it's maxed out now. It's at plus 3.
Okay. Actually, look at the level of skills on your back.
God damn.
I know, right?
Can we, whatever it is,
You didn't level up on
not do that?
stat, did you? For level 1 and 2.
Oh, over here.
Yeah. Did you level
Level 1, I did plus
That
1
needs
with
to be
fight.
played.
Okay. Yeah. So you can't level up one
horrible.
stat until you're level 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck
So I
That
gotta
is
pick
no
something else.
better.
Yeah. You can only level up a
Better.
stat once every tier, and it can't be the same one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And yeah, you can't pick
So let's
the
put it
same
here.
one essentially. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best.
So, Dia, you can ask, under the questions on the brain, you can ask one of those questions.
I'll do it with you, so you're not alone.
Yeah.
But
I don't know
Yeah,
what makes fun of me. These guys.
you're noticing that your body is shaking,
Yeah, I get it.
like kind of uncomfortably.
Okay. What is it?
You know,
What is it? I mean, it is.
I'm assuming that's weight. Yeah.
you know,
Maybe,
Since-
or maybe it's
you love cocaine.
round.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
You have one little bag left of it,
Oh no.
and you're starting to kind of feel like you're an addict.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
What I'm getting to.
I don't know.
He was hinting at it and then just dropped
You
it.
have a problem.
Yeah.
But when you're addicted to something, you are an addict. But so
I mean, first step, right?
So like your right arms keep twitching.
First
You
step is to get
feel
addicted.
like
Fuck yeah.
one of the veins on your neck like vibrating as well. You get this kind of headache. Your vision kind of
Foxy.
all there. What do you do?
A small amount of cocaine.
Okay.
I was just saying.
So I'll just say like the bag of cocaine that you have, like you probably take
Like a key
like
shot.
half of it, like enough to survive. You're probably also getting the sense that you are going to need cocaine. More cocaine.
You're gonna have to snort some
Alright.
coke out of this Jake.
Gallons of it.
Gallons.
You're gonna be asking someone to meet in the middle of the night, and you're gonna have to do them a favor.
Yeah.
Alright, and Jefferson, you wake up from your schnapp, and I mean, what do you do?
Flush.
I wash my hands and I step out and
You wash your hands, and you notice there's like only a little bit of water, and it starts going like it's on its last bit.
How did he make it to level 4 and you're a level 1 still? Do you not fail ever?
Not very frequently.
So
Holy
after you do
shit.
that, what do you do?
I step
Oh.
out and try to find the first
It's a level 3.
people in the area.
Just
Okay.
write it down.
So you walk out.
It's incredible.
You see her. You see Dia barely awake. Like you just saw her put something away, and you see
See nothing.
both Fenris and Avum just kind of chilling, and you notice that, like, kind of in sync, some of your stomachs start growling.
Um,
My stomach's-
did anyone bring powdered donuts?
We're gonna have to consume one of our own.
Who has powdered donuts?
Crustaceans in it?
I'll also say at this point, Francis, you wake up as well. You notice that nobody's in the cabin with you.
It kind of hurts, but I mean, it's not the first time I've woken up alone.
It's all that docking.
Did you guys know that sometimes people are turned off by docking?
I just found that out. Literally just now.
Alright, so as you guys are all waking up, and Namu,
You.
who wakes up first, you or Olga?
Likely Olga. because she is a responsible blacksmith, and I am a larger-than-life, scaled-down replica version of a piece of shit.
Okay.
We all feel that way.
Olga,
sometimes, man.
like, she kind of shakes you a little bit, and
Which feels like a goddamn earthquake to somebody half her size.
yeah, she shakes you, and
We went
not
together.
even a good morning. She says, "So what's the game plan today?"
Well, knowing our party, probably some bumps, probably a little bit of docking, some grappling hooks, and we're probably gonna fuck some shit up. Somebody's probably gonna kill somebody and try to justify it. And you and I are gonna be the voice of reason, which is the scariest part of the entire story.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I just like the docking and grappling hooks.
Same thing, right, guys?
Sounds like a full day.
Yeah, it's like peanut butter, jelly, salt, and pepper, grappling hooks, and docking.
You know, things go together like orange juice and toothpaste, you know?
I think everybody else is awake. Should we check?
First, I want to take a look around the room, which I was going to do last night before we went to sleep.
Okay. Roll. What are you looking for?
Just anything. I thought it was kind of weird that nobody, like, we had the whole cart to ourselves, just us 7, however many of us there are.
There's technically 8 of you, including Yorman.
Yeah, so it was just us 8 in the whole cart, and there was literally 8 of us, and we crammed ourselves into 2 rooms.
Yeah.
There was nobody in that one.
Yeah.
It was kind of, just want to take a look around. Maybe I see something. Maybe somebody was there listening, or I don't know.
And yeah, actually, and before we go with that, everybody else roll senses.
Can I,
Minus Francis.
Can I have my dice over there, please?
Yeah.
Oh no, those are for the master. I'll take the blue ones.
You got the blue balls?
Funny.
Oh, I see now. It's like something.
Yeah.
You got 10?
10 as well.
Oh.
You know what, man? Better an idea. Than...
Better on paper than an execution.
For those listening, Alex O is using circular 2d6.
Spherical.
It's spherical!
And I think that was the most angry I've ever heard you. Okay. Alright. What did,
He's got a
Laughing at.
so what did everybody besides Francis get?
9.
9.
10.
10? What did Nanu get?
10.
10.
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
It's very evenly matched, I guess.
So
We're all
everybody who got 7 and 9, you noticed before you were thrown into the cart, basically. You noticed the person that brought you in here smiled specifically at Francis. Anybody who got 10 plus, you noticed that Francis and him had a quick conversation,
Quick though.
and Francis had like his eyes looked like he had like a burst of realization of who he was speaking to.
I will have my linebacker girlfriend break you in half for less than an ohm.
We are.
Find out.
First off, it's an alm.
Oh,
And alms do not come in just monetary form. They could be
This ass whipping.
services.
This ass whipping is going to come in monetary form.
I mean, violence can be an alm.
I'm just gonna assume, are you out of the cart, the cabin right now, talking to him?
Well, hold on a minute.
Well, you wanted to see what was in the cabin.
8, 9. I take a look around my cabin. Do I see anything?
You see a couple sheets you could steal.
So there's nobody in this cabin that I can, prior to me being in here, that I can tell. Nothing.
It was just you, Olga, and Yorman. And Yorman is super chill for a 5-foot snake. So
Yeah, well, he's not fucking light. Let me tell you that much. For somebody who only weighs $120, this cocksucker is really breaking my back.
well, he loves the warmth of your body and that bag. So enough to fight by your side and kill a giant android as well as the guy with the Jacobs.
No, feel that. He's my boy. So yeah, so I kind of peek out and ask him, what up? What the fuck was that all about last night? You know, the dude that like violently kind of threw us in here.
You all see this conversation.
I mean, he's like a bad guy.
Really bad enough to make you smile? You into the bad boys?
I mean, let's like subjectively.
Yes,
I'm
and
not, like, the
objectively,
nicest dude.
what the fuck?
What? Tell me about those sheets.
These sheets are great. Tell me
Are
what
those
the fuck-
cotton sheets? Do they call it cotton in this
Who
world?
are you asking?
God.
Ode? I will,
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody else have a question?
I will hang you
about
with these fucking sheets.
what happened?
That might be a legitimate course of action.
What was that guy about?
I-
Why were you smiling at him?
I'm not smiling at
No,
anyone.
he smiled at him.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy
I don't like all
smiled at
that
you?
smiling.
Yeah.
Puts
Yeah.
me off.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Like,
Hey, Joy.
people can't have a nice, courteous kidnapping these days. It's got to be all like
Somebody
gloom
grabbed
and
us
doom.
by our ears, threw us in the fucking cart, locked us in
Guys,
here.
this isn't 40K.
And
People
it's-
can smile. Also, they have 40K in this universe. That's lore.
I'll allow it.
It's
It's
written.
not all grim and darkness.
It's written. Goddamn specimen, you.
Fuck yeah.
I love the specimen.
All right.
So tell me, why was he smiling at you?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
I have to know why. Like, maybe because he's like,
Roll.
oh, I kidnapped all these people and none of them fought back.
Roll.
Which are all pussies,
It
by
looked
the
like
way.
you knew him too.
You guys look like you know each other.
You had a realization
Well, we
of who
do.
they were.
We do, because we've all gone through adventure story mission
Well,
together.
case in point.
I rolled a 10, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. You noticed the shit out of that
I
smile.
feel like that's gonna be a term now, like not even in game. Just be like, I rolled a 10. Like I saw that.
10 plus, bitch.
So at this point, I'm guessing like you guys are continuously like asking him about it. It's
Oh, yeah,
not, it's
I'll-
not going
I'll-
anywhere.
I'll
The
roll.
voices just cannot be blocked out.
I will fucking intimidate you if I
See,
have to.
Avon,
Good
I have
cop,
no
bad cop.
personality.
roll senses again while this is all going on.
Alright. While I do this, what's +5 capacity?
Meaning
that weight?
on your back, you'll see the inventory like you have a 10 pound
pounds, so
limit.
it'll be-
It'll take 15.
Alright, I'm gonna take that then.
Okay, yeah, just write it down.
Senses, right?
Senses, yeah.
9.
Okay.
Rolling good.
So in this scenario, I'll give you one bit of information. You see and hear an old man outside. And it sounds like he's saying a chant over and over again. And the rest of the group, while they're arguing with Francis, like the volume of that starts to get lower and volume of him starts to get higher.
Which is shocking because he's loud as fuck.
And so you look outside, and you're hearing these words coming from this old, what looks like blind embryo.
You mogway Wi-Fi.
And he's saying, you're hearing these words in particular: hope for the best, prepare for the worst. In no particular correspondence, we'll all take in thirst. Dust spit from the sun will silence light and give coagulated air. In several jaws, only to consume, believe fair. Ice and rock from the sky, blinding sight. Air will give visions until one's night. There's only luck, no mercy. Sand climbs from poor to rich, so it will be. He says this over and over and over again. And he's just walking back and forth on the outside, it looks like.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Why
guys,
are
do
you
you-
listening?
You guys hear this?
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
Guys, pay attention
Hey,
to
hey.
him, paying attention to the
Hey, we'll get,
We're not
we'll
gonna
get,
forget about
we'll get
you,
back
don't
to
worry.
him knowing that guy, but there's something going on out here that's fucking weird. I'll call him over to the window.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. You see this thing just walking around,
Yeah.
fucking saying this
Well,
shit?
we shouldn't. I mean, we shouldn't call the elderly things.
You.
Oh no, it's because it was a bug.
Fuck. I give him the same look that guy gave me when he was kidnapping me to him. I'm like, fuck it. You fucking
So-
get it.
Was that
Yeah, fuck off. We're talking about him.
But it was that look.
Oh, I don't know what look.
Okay,
Dude, he's saying
everybody,
some sort of like riddle or something.
yeah, so everybody but Avon and Francis roll census.
What can I roll?
Okay.
We're getting 7.
7,
10 again.
10,
10.
10.
10.
Hey.
What the
We're perceptive motherfuckers.
Yeah. 10 that shit.
We're all morning people here?
So, yeah, at this
I just did a
point,
bump of cocaine. I know.
Yeah. She's like, I understand the world. I can feel the grass grow.
I can
I am the grass girl.
We are morning people drinks beer.
I can hear colors.
Alright,
I
so
successfully folded my dishes last night.
so everybody that rolled 7 to 9.
Which is, yeah.
You guys do notice the same thing that Avon noticed, and You also, you notice he's wearing like raggedy clothes and whatnot, like really battered, but it looks like a monk's robe that he's wearing. It's kind of a combination of gray and brown. He's definitely blind. And the thing about embryos,
Total hippie.
you know how with embryos or flies, like the eyes they look like squares pretty much. When the embryo is blind,
Compound.
it's just vertical.
Huh? Wait.
The lines are just vertical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and he goes back and forth. He does it like 5 times, and you guys are like, "What the fuck is going on with this guy?"
I yell, yes, what the fuck is with this guy? Yes! Guys!
We'll get back to you. We're not forgetting.
Guys,
Don't worry.
Guys,
She's
fucking hexing us.
the sniffing lady. She is sniffing him.
Do you have allergies?
Yeah.
Jefferson,
Yeah.
what do you think?
To
Of
the
this?
to desert?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Into that motherfucker outside.
Okay. Yeah.
You got some sand on your nose.
I'm gonna try to call. I'm gonna call on Snake to help.
Ooh. Cross.
How is it you ended up with a pet that I own?
I'm gonna try to.
You have volunteered this
I'm
mother-fucker
gonna
for
try to
like 9
persuade
missions.
the Snake to help.
Just so you know, the snake's not really attached to you. But if you want to roll personality, you can go ahead and try.
Just so you know, the snake's its
Charm
own
the
person. You
pants
can't
off that
control
snake.
it.
4.
You try
Fuck
to.
yeah.
You try to like touch the snake, and he kind of gives like a. And kind of like nips at your face.
Can I mention that snakes are like literally the embodiment of the enemies of Ode? And much like
This enemy of Ode has saved your fucking ass 4 times.
like Space Eve was betrayed by space snakes.
This bicker continues, but
So my snake literally just puts his tail out like a middle finger,
Ooh.
and then
Fuck
like
yeah.
waves it and comes back down a little
I
bit.
really wish I had that grill still.
Really wish you could roll better than a 4.
That was a nice grill.
oh yeah, I'll
To
say
die
mark an
for.
experience point. Did you level up?
Probably 3 episodes ago.
No, I mean like I think you leveled up to level 6 now. Yeah, you leveled up to level 6.
Maybe we take a point in fucking speech.
Let me see. Where-
I want in universe be like, hey, listen, he can talk. He talks good.
Really, he talks good. You made how much money off him
We
not
made-
talking well?
Listen, you just keep it like that, okay, man?
you
I
can
believe in
choose
you.
Any of these, but not one you've used before.
He's gonna Jerry Maguire all of you.
Did you alternate? I mean, I'm still taking full advantage of it, but did you alter the level 4 damage to a 11 and 15?
Yeah, did you?
Because I have a harpoon that does 4 damage. You wanted to up that to the next tier.
So here's what I did. Level 4 damage is tier 2, but 2 armor is tier 3.
That'll be the next one.
So, it depends on your proficiency as well. Some proficiencies don't allow you to have 4 weapon damage because you have other abilities.
Yeah, well, you gave me silent weapons and melee weapons, so literally anything I can hold in my fucking hand
Yeah.
probably does 4 damage.
Alright,
Bless you.
There are a lot of bodily functions.
I was just thinking that.
And blood.
Bless you. Alright, so
Then
at
ready
this
to
point,
fart
you guys
off
are
because
seeing
it's
him go
like-
back and forth. Is there anything you guys also want to do?
Do you guys want to like pin down the old man?
Yeah, I want to see if
I'm
we
pretty
can
sure we're
snap him
still
out of this feud.
trapped on the.
Okay, who wants to try and open the
Before
door
we
first?
like when the
Let's say,
door's like.
I'll have Ode.
Oh, yeah,
we
came
never
in
tried
outside.
opening the door.
Yeah, can we get outside?
Right, so
Can we open
Olga
the
and
window?
Fenris, you're both going to try and open the door. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I mean, just
athletics.
tell me if it's locked. I'll use my skeleton key.
Yo, you've had a fucking skeleton key, you motherfucker?
Yeah, you know what?
Nothing's been really locked for us
Jesus
so
Christ,
far.
can you like speak up?
If it's locked, can I help him?
Wait, do you both have skeleton keys?
We do. Or I do.
You had a skeleton key?
Right.
We were kidnapped, and you guys are just like going along for the fucking ride?
Hey, we're thieves. We're not like escape artists.
That's literally what you are! You escape in, and you escape out! That's how you do your job!
I do actually want to mention.
Fuck!
Actually, I do want to mention, by the way, one of your abilities is escape artist.
That's
I go
not, that's not on my
back
sheet, alright?
I go back into my fucking room, and I close the fucking door. And you guys can fucking escape artist in if you want to fucking chat.
Oh,
Okay?
Can I take that instead of...
You're leveled up. I'm sorry.
Can we lock him in his room?
Lock me, please.
Do you guys want to? It's up to you guys.
Door's closed. You can lock me in.
Hey, remember that time we were thieves?
We need it.
Then we could like work together and make one whole
I was literally about to bitch this door open. Hey, can I use my skeleton key? Fuck, I have one of those too.
You just woke up. So, yeah, so...
Some of
Who
us are
wants-
morning people.
So,
I remembered when I woke up. But...
so it's one door. Who wants to use their skeleton key?
You have escape artist.
Oh, you can use yours. Is there any way I can like?
Oh, and now they're just like, no, you, no, you.
No, hide and seek.
No, you free.
You know what, I'll just say for this
You
case,
hero.
both of you have the skeleton key. Whoever wants to go ahead and do... whoever wants to do the skeleton key, the other one I'll allow, like... This one time, I'll have you roll to see how much you can help.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, we don't have to. No.
I guess
just
it's
didn't know if there
go
was like a
hand in
help
hand, just
option,
No. Well, there is
Just
for...
Just ghost it.
Probably not picking a lock because
There
it's
is
a
one
solitary
for
action.
there is one for athletics and senses technically. But
If it's
let's
anything-
go ahead and
If it's anything like
using the-
Skyrim, you're just gonna keep turning it until
Yeah,
it.
so-
Fuck yeah.
So with skeleton key, you're going to be rolling for. You're going to be rolling senses.
Ah, shit.
While he's doing this, be like, hey guys, remember when I stole that bottle of bourbon and stuff last night? That was pretty cool, right?
Hey, remember when I slowly counted out
You
my
got
money
four?
so you could get it?
Right, mark an experience point.
I yell from inside my cabin.
Okay, well, hang on.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. So. I have lesser hit noise.
I leveled up, yeah.
I have a low,
so
low quality ignorant.
you
I don't remember what that
try it and you break the lock.
is. Break it.
The
open.
skeleton key
open?
is still good, but the lock is broken.
Like you break it open or it's
No,
broken
it's
shut?
broken.
Like it's a
shut,
broken
Like
lock.
the internals are fucked.
Yeah.
I never said I was the greatest thief.
You only have one eye. Come on.
What did you roll?
That's right. 4.
So now your shurikens and your skeleton key are both physical objects that can't hit shit. Man, I'm so proud of you.
So,
Did we try another door? Were there multiple doors, or was it just one door?
I mean, technically, there's one in the middle, and there's ones on the side that lead to like the rest of the carts and whatnot.
Shouldn't it
Just
be
bust a window open?
Yeah, shouldn't it just be like wait, I opened the door and say, wait, we've literally murdered an old man in cold blood. We're gonna break some windows.
Oh, wait, yeah, you two, both of you don't. Yeah, both of you don't know this information, by the way. That Jeff-
Well, they know now. Guys, we are literally serial killers on the lam.
It's only been one.
We're gonna kill again. And it's gonna be you.
All right, so who's breaking the window?
Yeah, okay, listen,
Fenris is. He's like,
I broke a lock. I'll break a window.
You have a crowbar. So
Yeah, I was gonna say. You got a crowbar.
both of you have crowbars technically. So do you both want to like?
You were like 1, 2, 3.
Go fight.
Thief power.
Oh my god, if you guys fuck this up and hit each other in the head, I'll kill you. I'll fucking
I
do
mean,
it.
I might be unconscious.
What the fuck, dude?
You did not.
I
You don't, the
got.
thing is, with fight, you don't get experience points unless it's combat. So,
I got 13.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
God.
so
I said together we
So
might make one.
you swing. So
Four,
Abel swings
three.
really hard, and you manage you got over a 10. So you managed to actually shatter the whole entire thing. It's really shitty glass, and this is the safety of the train that you guys were on. You managed to somehow.
Oh god.
You hit the glass, but you hit a portion of it that dinks back. It hits you in the head for 1 point of damage.
I
1
knew
point.
it. I knew it.
Dude, how did you do that? This is like really shitty glass.
I mentioned that, if anyone here should know about eye safety, it's the guy with one eye.
I feel like
Alright.
I feel like you said on 3 and you went after 3 kind of things. Like, wait, do I?
That probably, yep.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
gonna chuck it up to the.
all right. So you guys can pretty much, if you want to,
Escape.
crawl out of it.
Probably could have checked if the window
Roll
opened
athletics.
first, too.
Hey guys, I didn't lock any of these windows.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys can pretty much just walk out. If you guys want to be super edgy and cool looking when you run out of it, I'll have you roll athletics. But you can
Yes.
I will
Yeah, I want to
literally-
parkour
Yes.
out of the.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Okay.
I want to be as cool.
I want to dive out and then do a roll into stand.
Wait, are all of you rolling for this?
Can we make it to the
Kinda
train?
seems that way.
Can we make it to the train explodes behind us? No, then we do not look.
Oh, we're slowly walking away.
Okay.
Anybody know jumping
Grumpy
competition?
faces. I just literally walk out the door, out the window.
Okay, so you walk out. I'm imagining Olga.
Like
I mean, out the window.
like grumpy cat.
Olga does the same thing. Jefferson, do you decide to jump in?
follow.
You follow them?
Yep.
Okay, you follow them because you're like, this has been a weird morning and I was on the shitter.
I don't know if you guys know this, but a snake can roll its eyes.
The four of you roll athletics. You're not getting experience out of this one. This is just for flavor text. So
6. I was really hoping I would get experience.
wait, 6, 8.
6.
Ooh, 5.
You guys all cut your fucking...
It's shitty glass, but it's sharp. Oh, it's fucking sharp.
Who knew?
So Fenris manages to he actually looks out, he looks out and he manages to do, one of those kind of mini swan
Triple
dives.
double somersault.
Yeah,
with the
you do like a mini
Swinging back
swan
to the
dive
South
out
Cow
of it,
with
and you roll out, and these three.
I
So
feel like Francis
Francis-
would get his leg out the window and like an Inuyasha sit.
well, actually, question: who got 6 and who got less?
6.
less.
6.
6. Right. Your hat got in the way, and you smacked into the window that wasn't broken.
Who knew that material wealth would get in the way of finding salvation?
Dia is short enough to be like, and you're also still kind of coked out. So
Yeah.
You're sitting, trying to jump.
Avum, I'll say you do get out, but you did slice yourself.
Oh,
1 point.
oh my god. This is very shitty, but very sharp glass.
Do not
breaks
use
so
the
easy
pain
because-
in vain.
Yeah, so you harm for yourself for 1 point of damage. Does Dia and Francis just get out like normal people?
I mean, we pretend that no one saw.
Yeah.
We'll take this to the grave.
I'm gonna land on the ground and throw my arms up and be like, "Stop the landing!" Pretend like I did on my first try. In school.
You'll yell out first try. As
It's like 10 minutes later.
So is she all blushed red and sweating from the coke?
I don't think
You're awake.
Rose could sweat.
That's right. That's
Yeah. How does Dia feel?
Is she bug-eyed?
Great.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, is Dia a drug dealer? What is she?
I honestly didn't
We never
give it
thought
that
of
much
that.
thought. Yeah, it was just like, where have you been for these months? I'm like, I don't know, drugs.
Drugs. I don't want to say anymore.
So you've been just a traveling drug addict for the most part.
All the information.
We call those
I was gonna say
transients.
kind of like a hobo status, just kind of like
Yeah.
Fucking
Hopping trains
street
and-
urchin cokehead.
Yeah. I mean, you're a hustler, so you managed to get your way around
yeah.
with your
So
words.
you're like Ratso Rizzo. That's cool. That's
Been
nice.
hanging out in Middletown. Downtown late.
Middle Toad in this universe, I guess. But,
Middletown.
So, you guys all managed to get out, and you notice that old man is not there anymore.
Oh fuck.
But everybody roll senses.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What you get?
3.
Mark experience.
I know. You're not my dad.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
He
Senses?
knows everything.
14.
6 mark experience.
Alright.
8.
8.
These dice
8.
are fucking awesome.
Alright. You mark experience.
They look cool.
So, who got 7 and 9? You two. So you notice.
Well, it took me
Oh,
so
yeah.
long to finally fucking roll.
So
I wasn't warmed up.
So you two, notice a couple, at this train station, you see one of those, billboards where you see people, post up advertisements, have you seen my child, that kind of thing. Yeah. And you're noticing, a couple flyers that look a little familiar. Who got 10 plus?
14.
Oh my god.
Super critical senses.
Yeesh.
Somehow with glass
You
embedded in
walk
my arm.
up out of curiosity and see these.
Oh, my fucking arm. Hey, do you guys see these things?
Oh shit.
Hey! Out of game? Is that you?
Wait, in game though? Is that you?
It's a lot of one-eyed Vallarens this side of the universe or world.
Is this the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, it's you?
Small
Okay.
world.
What did I do?
Do you present it to him? As far as you know, just the 3 of you know about this.
I'll read over the whole thing. Get to say hey guys, at least the reward is negotiable, and I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up and show them.
How much? Wait, do I know about this yet? Since I got a 3. Or am I just on the ground?
You're kind of like collecting yourself into tent and you made yourself look like an idiot.
Like I was 5 to
Here's,
4 others.
Grillman and
You were
Grunt
5
of
to 4
Grillman.
others.
4 to 5.
Grunt of the grill.
That's it.
Well, see, with 3 to 4 others, you're all.
Oh, is it 3 to 4?
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
anything you made extra friends.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
now you gotta
Can you
There's no way it could be him.
throwing them off.
I'm
So I
gonna
think
this
I
many
can't
friends.
too many people.
Can you guys help disguise me?
I don't know.
We can disguise you, or we can legitimately turn you into a brother of Ode. No one will be able to see you two.
So,
Ode's guiding light. Am I right, boys?
We could probably just disguise you if you want.
Or
Probably just build a case off of mental deficiency. Way easier.
yeah. You guys can
That's
hold on
it.
to those
What am I gonna
if you
do?
want, so,
I was following.
we're
the
gonna need a
fishing
fall
guy.
guy.
Mentally deficient.
yeah, so.
I'm sorry, did the assist to murder get you?
Assisting with murder.
What? That's why you wanted?
Assisting with murder.
So it's an accessory to murder.
So you guys have found on a section that looks like it looks like one of those things where it's just they will post like, here's your daily person who should go to jail, and you
daily
have your
occurrence?
News bulletin.
So when you guys are gathering,
How much are they
anybody else that was with them?
Negotiable.
Yeah.
5-5.
You guys want to do some?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Some negotiating.
Tell you what, I turn up, look at Olga, and go, told you.
We need to like leave these
Sorry,
guys.
yeah, so Olga looks at you and she's just like,
How the fuck did you know this?
I saw it as you did. By the way, I know this is off topic and whatnot, especially since we just found out 2 people that we're with are wanted criminals. I'm getting the sense that I'm really sorry. If you want to get your sword back, you probably should ask Francis.
No.
I gave it away so that you would be happy.
I know.
I don't need it. That's gone. I love you. It's gone. Oh, fuck. That's my first I love you.
Is there an?
Oh, timing.
Let me smash that. Is there an equally problematic term as Indian giving in this world that I can use about the sword?
I don't know. Roll personality.
Can you not be an embryo giver?
Actually, no, roll census. Roll census.
Yeah, what's the least like? What's the most
9,
tragic
10,
destroyed
11.
race in this?
She looks at you, but not scared. Or, like, not turned off.
Gee, I fucking hope so. Oh, that part.
Still around.
I'm like, I gave away this. Oh, the thing I said.
Yeah. And she looks at you and she goes, she just, like, smiles and, like, gives you a hug and whatnot. And she goes,
Don't pat. Oh, she patted my back. God damn it.
No, she gave you, like, a sincere hug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she kisses you on the forehead, and then she goes, what are we going to do about this situation now, though?
We're not going to do anything.
Are you sure?
We really shouldn't.
Okay.
Yo, what's on those pieces of paper?
And so Olga turns around and goes,
She would react.
what is that? And she looks at the train. And there's less fog now, so you guys notice this too. There are these pulsating, red-looking... You know how when you pull a root, like you pull a plant out from the ground, you see like those little roots? Like they're sometimes red and whatnot. It looks like that, except they're
Send up to
pulsating
the cops.
Where is it?
I got yelled at.
on the train cart. In fact, you're noticing it kind of sprawled here and there around
You can get
the
it.
train station.
Like growing
Like, it's
over everything,
growing. Yeah.
like upside down.
Just for like a visual, is it like have you heard the movie Evolution?
You have
I haven't seen Evolution.
Okay.
But tell you what, everybody
It's
roll
from Minneapolis,
green.
number, I think.
Everybody roll green.
I don't remember that. Oh,
They throw the
underground.
match in the
I know.
petri dish.
Mark
and
experience
it
point.
spreads.
7,
Like
8,
a red
8.
like root looking.
7.
Ode supplieth grace.
7.
Alright, so
4.
I'm not the
Mark
smartest.
experience point. Okay, so I'm gonna say this much. You guys can hold on to these questions if you want. Who wants to be the first one to ask what are
I
they?
am
Or
not
whatever
smart.
question it is and grade.
Holy
I
shit!
will.
These guys are you!
So Dia, you look at this red, vine-ish looking thing pulsating.
Ew.
What do you ask?
Why is it you have chainmail in your
What
on
is
your
it?
thing?
What is it?
This you have like a
So,
dad sweater.
You look at it, and right. So you look at it. You're about to touch it.
Ew.
You feel like a little bit of kind of a. You know how you have that sixth sense where you're just like, don't go any further.
Yeah.
Like you get that, you put your hand back. This is what's referred to as the weirdly named taffy leech.
Ew.
These, you start looking at where they're coming from, and it looks like it's coming from the quicksand.
Ew.
And let's see, you know that these things, they're rare to see. They live in conditions where water is either like poisonous or like non-livable, whatever. These things can live in terrible conditions waters. These things also, they squeeze and break whatever it holds on to. And if you touch it, you get fatigued.
I'm gonna take a large step back.
You're gonna lick it and get high.
Look at.
Will I get high if I lick it?
Do you want to try?
I'm actually not that.
Hey,
about
Somebody
Probably
used their question.
should not.
Hey, Fenders, remember I told you about docking last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys, anybody else
I'm
want to ask a
gonna
question?
take a step back.
Yo, we can use these to escape. By just, I guess, swarming the town with them.
Are you like a reverse CSI Miami?
Yeah, I take them off.
Your ideas revolve you taking off your glasses.
Yeah. I have a bright idea. Right up here. The old noodle.
All right, so
Right.
you guys notice that they're getting bigger. They
Ew.
stretch for, you can guess they stretch for miles.
And they weren't there last night.
They weren't there last night. In fact, you guys are also looking at the train cart, and you're noticing a big red spray-painted X on it.
That's ominous.
Did we have a
Roll-
Holocaust in this world?
Roll brain.
Okay.
You don't know shit.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You know the mausoleums.
Yes.
That's their way of saying.
Wow, these motherfuckers.
That's their way of saying. We're investigating this group to determine if we should attack them or not.
I wish a motherfucker
You
would.
do this like you
Wait,
remember
what group?
mausoleums.
No, who are they attacking?
You got suppressing
Yeah.
fire down there,
You
non-lethal.
In the train?
So they
And
marked,
from what
they
you
marked
guys-
the train when we were in it. So.
Okay.
You're gonna
I mean, I guess we got into...
Is that
Okay.
the people that locked us in there?
Yeah.
So,
So they're fucking
Next time.
gentleman and
It's gonna hit
lady,
you. How's that? That was
and-
a warning shot.
Appreciate it.
Murderer.
Jefferson, I guess.
There is two ladies in the group technically.
Well, you know what?
The snake.
Olga.
This is, yeah.
This is
I got to say something.
Oh fuck! Glasses went on. Bad idea.
Yep. We're gonna
Wait,
need
I'll
to
even
the people in. Careful.
They're,
Yeah, you can't just do it without making a
they're
point.
not important. Okay.
There's a bunch of people in town, and they want to get the bounty on you guys. We need to go in and
Get the
definitely.
bounty first.
Well, yes, we could do that, but we definitely need to kill them without asking any questions of any kind.
Shouldn't we eat first?
Nobody knows we're here, also, because of that guy.
That's a good point. We just need to kill these people.
If we do
first.
need to kill our way out.
Yeah,
find our way out.
well, we're gonna kill our way in.
Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna go into town and see if there are any more wanted posters.
No, we're not going into town. We're gonna kill in.
And it definitely shouldn't be either one of us.
What we're gonna do is this is a group.
You had a story planned.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go along with it and move it a little.
So
In universe, I'm just, hey guys.
Well, what do you guys want to do? What do you think would be the best course of action?
We're gonna
now
look
that
for-
you're two. You don't know. You guys haven't seen any other wanted posters besides these two yet. So,
I'm taking initiative going into town to find more wanted posters.
so you're
I'm
walking.
gonna yell,
Your way.
destroy the evidence, and eat the posters.
Like in my hand.
Yeah, I'm coked out, man.
Yeah, I am. That actually would not be in or out of universe the first time that's
You
happened.
know
to me.
what? just for shits and
In the
giggles.
world.
I lived in San Francisco.
Just for shits and giggles. Giggles. Dia. roll senses when you eat the pig.
You said shits and kegels?
Yeah.
Shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Kegels?
9.
9.
Ew.
You manage to eat the one of Jefferson. You throw up the one of Fenris.
Well, guys.
Pretty much destroyed.
I'm
though,
sorry,
right?
I did the best that I could.
Nobody can recognize.
Yeah,
it.
there's definitely
All right.
only one
It
copy
totally
of
works.
this.
Party, it's very important that we kill anyone on site wearing the color orange. Because they're bounty hunters.
Roll personality.
Is that true?
Yes. Fuck!
Mark experience.
Wait! 7.
So, you guys can pretty much...
Yeah.
So,
got +1 for
you guys really don't... you guys can pretty much... This whenever you get a 7 to 9 trying to convince another party, you can basically ask for something in return. So, in this sense, you don't have to believe him. You can even ask him, like, there's something you're not telling us, if you want to. Or you can just leave it be.
What was with the guy that put us on the train? Why
He's
did
one.
he
He's one
smile
of them.
Like that?
He wants us for this.
How do you know him?
I don't know him. It's just I'm also a missionary and I travel a lot. So
Roll
people.
personality.
Okay.
I feel like we can make
6,
some
7,
money
8, 9,
off
10,
of
11,
this.
12, 13.
If you just take it and go, you get an experience point. Otherwise, you can be like, no.
I'll be like, no.
Okay.
You know.
You don't believe. You don't.
People who question Ode are the ones that end up in fucking hell. How about that? You fucking die, and then you go to hell, and it sucks.
Oh, I do have a name for hell in
I've got the
What is
pamphlet
it?
on my door
Tenenbaum.
before.
Fucking hell is one syllable, and it's nice because of it.
Tenenbaum is dark. So there you go.
It's, you go to 10 in brow.
Can I get really
brows?
close to his face and tell him I'm gonna put him there? And he says that I'll go to hell for that.
Roll
Oh.
personality.
The 10 levels of brown.
10 levels of brow.
8.
Fuck.
So you kind of scare him, but you're kind of at this point where you're like, you don't
It's
know how
that
to
coke fear, you know?
It's like, whoa.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like you think she's serious, but she's also had coke. So
Do I know she has had coke? I mean, wait, can I roll for that? Because I would know if someone's had coke. In
To be
universe.
true, yeah, true, because yeah,
5, 6, what would this be? Brain?
brain.
7, 8. I'm aware that she's on some sort of narcotic, and it's definitely an upper.
Yeah.
What the
It's
fuck?
a phone.
Nice.
So at this point, Jefferson, you're walking into town. Does anybody else like you guys? Still
Guys,
see
we
him,
need
like,
to
walking distance.
We need to stay with Jefferson. He needs help.
I mean, I can't go with them because if they catch us both,
Here, tell you what. I'm gonna take off your eye patch so they won't
Ew.
recognize
Is
you.
it like gross
Dude.
under there?
it's just kind of like a hole.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I'll say it's like a deep hole.
Like you
It's
can put your finger in it if you want to.
Ooh.
we can
Can I
make some money
find
off
a
that.
round rock and draw what looks kind of like an eyeball on it and offer it to him as like a glass eye?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Yeah.
Like, here,
Yes.
You know,
put this in there.
Welcome to Jackie playing role-playing games.
wait. Do you want to paint the rock or whatever?
I feel like
I mean, if this will help
paint,
me
but
not be
I think I
recognizable,
would
then
have-
yes.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah. And you guys are
You're
also,
like,
you're also in the bump section, so people would believe like, okay, he fits in.
2 eyes.
The bump section being the West Virginia of.
Oh.
West Virginia.
Guys, if we just knock out some of our teeth, and no one will know we're not from here.
We can steal someone else's eye and stick it in there.
Hey.
So you guys are going.
Somebody
you, got-
that we
you all
may have to
follow.
kill.
You all follow Jefferson.
Yeah, guys, we should stay with Jefferson.
Sure.
Alright.
There you go.
Okay, so Jefferson is probably like a good 30 feet ahead of you guys. You're all,
God,
walking
he has
together.
some
Time for
stride.
the grappling hook.
Yeah. You have a fake eye. He took your eye patch.
Are you wearing
Do you allow him to take the eye patch?
Sorry, take it.
Do you allow him to take the eye patch, or do you just take it off?
Yeah, we're cool.
You can have it back. Just put it in your pocket.
Or you just throw it back to him.
Yeah.
Just put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What the riddle thing?
you guys are walking in town, and you're noticing, like, it looked like what it was yesterday, but people are going around, like, being slightly uneasy about the fact that the taffy leeches are now slicking its way into town. Like, you're noticing it's, like, mostly in the outskirt areas, but they're kind of growing at the same time, and people are kind of getting scared of it.
Being on drugs, would I be able to remember what the old man was saying outside of the train?
Roll brain, because we're gonna go for memory at this point.
Can I also try to remember that one?
Yeah, just the two of you though.
9.
9.
Move your dice, fool.
Sorry.
Not as much at all. 3.
So you don't remember anything. And for you remember the last 2 sentences of whatever you said was, there's only luck, no mercy, sand climbs from poor to rich, so it will be. And that just rings in the back of your head. You're not sure, like, do you want to take a guess at what that means? Do you want to say it again?
You want to buy it?
Okay. There's only luck, no mercy, sand climbs from poor to rich, so it will be. And to be fair, that's all you guys, out of all of you, remember.
Okay.
Do you say anything about it, or do you guys just continue walking? You guys are looking
Can I
for
just kind of like
posters.
mumble it while I'm walking to see if anyone else kind of like
Hears it?
hears it and like sparks something in their thoughts?
Most of the people here ignore you.
Guys, the girl's mumbling that shit again. Can someone like... She's creeping out the locals. I think it takes a bit to creep these motherfuckers out.
I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Jefferson,
You can start like attaching
walking.
yarn to different things. Guys!
you're walking,
Beautiful mind.
and all of a sudden, you see one of those wanted posters flies from the street randomly. Do you go grab it?
No.
No?
Fuck yeah. Let them come.
Let him find me.
You take a look down the street, and you start noticing that there's more of them on the ground. Do you walk down that road?
No, I go try to find a restaurant.
Alright, so you try to go towards Nosebleeds, or do you try to find another one?
Nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds. As you're getting closer to Nosebleeds,
I mean, it's where the locals
you're
go.
noticing a trail on both sides. Now, kind of like somebody just did the red carpet. It looks kind of like, you know how with printed money, it looks like one giant unison.
Oh yeah, like one giant sheet.
Yeah. You see that in front of you now, and as you're walking on it, you're seeing the face change. You look down, and hey boy, was it worth it? Look where you ended. Where are you heading? Your dad is talking to you. Where are you heading, boy?
My dad?
Your dad is talking to you right now. From the Flyers.
To Nosebleeds?
At least he's on.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
You
That man could have killed you, right?
Yeah.
He should have.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're a worthless little fucking cunt.
It's not
Are you,
nice.
are you still walking to Nosebleeds? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
I'm gonna
nice.
go have a grilled cheese at Nosebleeds.
As you're getting closer to Nosebleeds, you're seeing his face with the grill mark on it. And he goes, "You're gonna have to look at this face for the rest of your life, boy."
I take one of the flyers that he's talking on and blow my nose with the flyer.
You
Fuck
pick it
yeah.
up, and it's sand.
You're going crazy.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of does like this. Like if you're in the middle, the sheets kind of envelope you, and then everything comes back to normal.
Did we see
Do
the
they-
sheets
No.
on the ground? It was just sand.
Just
Do they envelop?
envelope.
Envelope.
Envelope is it envelope?
Yeah,
It's
envelope
spelled the
is a
same way.
noun.
Envelope is
yeah.
a
They
parcel.
cover you, and then it disappears.
Oh,
I'm headed into Nosebleeds regardless.
Right. You try to shake it off. You're
Yeah,
like,
I think I must be hungry.
Well, boys, we came here for the bleeds. We stayed for
The noses?
the noses
who knows?
to bleed.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So when you're going in, you see that same waitress, the embryo.
You know, she works full time and it's not even a living wage.
You like you guys haven't walked in yet, but you see her. She sees you, and she goes, Hi.
Hi.
You had a short shift yesterday.
Yeah, I had some family business to tend to. 8 piece table for 8.
Are you cooking again?
Yeah, I'll cook for everybody. Just table for 8. I'll pay in full. And
Okay. It's gonna be. I mean, for the whole table, it's gonna be like whatever you order. It's probably gonna be like 60 to 80 words.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Sylvia.
I'm
by the way.
going to a restaurant. You're like,
Jefferson,
you
right?
know this is going to be like 40 bucks.
Okay,
Jefferson Grillmen. Nice to meet you.
Oh boy.
Why are you like waving it in their
Grillmen?
faces? Good
Okay.
God.
He was a line
Yeah.
chef.
So you guys walk in and you hear that her name
grill
is
line chef.
Sylvia.
I disregard her name. She's not a person.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm playing a racist guy. Sorry. Like,
Why-
it's
why do you
bad.
think-
It's a bad character trait.
Don't
Anyway,
go to Ruby Tuesdays with that guy.
so you guys are having breakfast. You're cooking. What are you cooking?
Gumbo.
Fuck yeah.
Does anybody feel comfortable with having gumbo? in it?
No.
It's good for the
It's
metabolism.
it's gumbo omelet. It's gumbo omelet this time.
Oh.
And mimosas and Bloody Marys.
Is gumbo omelet a thing?
Yes.
I just made it, sir.
Not a gumbo mimosa, right? Just mimosas with the gumbo.
Mimosas with gumbo in them.
Yeah, I actually do want to clarify that. Is it gumbo with mimosa?
You can have the gumbo omelet or the dog omelet.
Ooh, dog omelet right here.
Dog, yeah, sure, why not?
Right?
Is this a Goofy and Pluto kind of situation?
So when you say dog omelet, like, as you're saying, like, okay, I'm gonna cook dog omelet, you put the apron on, and one of the chefs is just like, you said dog, right?
Yeah, but not dog. I call it that, but it's dog food, wet dog food.
Oh, fuck.
We have some top pantry from.
We've been bamboozled!
So as he's saying, as
Signing up
you're
for
saying
one
that,
thing, but-
he looks at you like, oh, and then he looks at like a coworker of his in the kitchen, and he goes like, no, and it looks like he was about to chop the head off of a chow chow, and he
Fuck
just
yeah.
lets the chow chow go, and it runs away.
Oh, you didn't mean the real. We'll repurpose that.
So you're just like, this is what I'm making.
Yeah, and I saw the gumbo went bad, so I tossed it out.
If you were a true gumbo chef, you would know gumbo technically never goes bad.
So I'm gonna say this. Roll
Thank you, Gordon Ramsay.
roll just a natural
Never
2d6.
4.
Fuck yeah.
So you know this
Okay,
is an
girl,
experience, but I'll say this much: like
but it won't
you're like yesterday, you didn't really
Fuck yeah.
think about
It'll
it
taste horrible.
because you were just kind of thrown in there and you just went autopilot. You're looking at all their
I'll
equipment.
let everything
Nothing is
curdle
clean.
in my stomach.
Nothing in this kitchen is clean. These guys don't know, but
I
nothing
just continue as is. Let's start cooking.
I'm gonna get sick again.
Okay.
Chew.
The chewy.
Real quick public service announcements. I want to mention outside of the world, the Arby's by the Dungeon Master's house, the bathroom has never been cleaned. I know because I was there before this.
I feel like you only drink milk if you have to squeeze it
Yeah.
out of the tube.
Alright, so
Like a go-gurt.
so you guys are all sitting down. So it's a cross between gumbo and dog omelet and a mimosa. So Sylvia,
Let me check for my rations
Yeah,
here.
tell me a ration.
speaking of which, Sylvia looks like
I'll eat
that.
a ration.
And I also drew the one that.
Guys, you've seen one of them, you've seen them all, okay? Like,
No, you can. There is a difference in all of them. I even drew the blind one. That was the one, the Braille fingers. The one. The
Yeah.
Yeah, store. Yeah.
That's her. She kind of has like a sheepish ear-looking cartilage on the side. This
She's
one,
got the fat
How
cheeks.
pointy are embryo feet?
grotesquely.
I don't think
Like, if I was to like stab him with a leg, would it do any damage?
if you
or
do
would
martial
it...
arts, probably. Yeah.
How do I go about learning some martial arts?
Those Coke martial arts.
I mean,
Just flavor.
I mean, technically,
God.
the one who does know martial arts between all of you would be the missionary.
God damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
Teach me your ways.
Oh, God.
No, I'll fight you
You'd be
with
like that
them.
strong out guy in the park doing Tai Chi.
I choose capoeira.
So what? So you guys are sitting down.
Guys, we need to kill everyone in this town.
I'm thinking he may be right.
I'm
There's
down.
a town of 10,000, by the way.
Hey.
We can take.
What was there really
Guys.
though? There was something. We saw that crazy dude. You guys saw him, right? Oh,
We
that's
need
coming up.
to get the fuck out of here. That's my plan. That's all I got. We need to
He
leave.
took his glasses off. It's very serious.
It's very bad. We need to go.
I took off my glasses.
Thank you.
Wait, does Francis have glasses?
These aren't even
Yeah, he has
real
glasses.
Okay, I couldn't tell if that was just like the way you did like.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about this world, but there are glasses, and he took them the fuck off.
So that's gonna be a peak moment.
I just read my bad shit.
Yeah, you'll see
Then I got
that.
the lower.
It peaked all day so far.
So, guys, listen, all of you. Jefferson, you're serving us. You're here. I need you to
He's
be
in the
here
kitchen.
emotionally. Okay, we need to dock our minds. Okay. Now
We put our heads together.
we need to put our heads together, and someone's foreskin's gonna cover.
As
Who
you're,
has the biggest foreskin?
Olga.
Yeah. We need to kill anyone in this town. We need to go through this town. We need to
Alright.
kill anyone wearing orange
So-
without asking
Wow,
them
that
any.
creeped me the fuck out. I know you have
Abram-
neighbors, but I just watched one walk by the window.
yeah, that happens.
That
Alex was legit shocked.
People walk out of the woods all the time. It's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's
yeah. Why do you think it's terrifying when you walk up the back fucking window?
Yeah, close that.
no, like especially
Is that
on like a
cool?
night like this one, we're alone in here and we're watching like a ghost show, and then that pops up. We're like, oh, that's great.
that is
So
That guy
If I
gave-
ever lived in an apartment complex, I'd walk around with like a hood and a sickle like all the time.
You don't value your
all right, the story.
Hoodsicle
The
girl.
story, you
I
guys.
value other people's.
Don't worry about
and
it.
Francis. As Francis is talking,
Yes. Yo.
everybody's ear off. Both of you roll census.
Who else?
Avum and
Francis.
Francis.
Oh wait, you want me to roll?
Yeah,
I got a 9.
8,
that's good enough.
9.
That's good enough. You guys look at the a window outside, and you see black paws,
Ew.
Ooh.
It's like
and you see 3 eyes.
Jackal?
Motherfucking jackal.
It looks at the two of you, and as it walks away, like from one side of the window to the other, you see the taffy leech cover it up.
guys, we need to get out of this fucking place.
Yeah, I agree. That was not cool. It's like gone now, right? Like,
We can leave.
the-
Like it's gonna get destroyed. We don't need to pay. This is alms.
This is arms.
Why are we here?
Yeah, why are we?
Yeah, why
Oh,
are we-
because of the
The
bride.
train?
Right?
Yeah.
The train
That was
ride?
last episode, man.
Yeah, but that's why we're still here, right?
Right, that's
Oh
why
no. I mean, do you mean existentially why we're in this town, or do you
Yeah.
mean like?
Yeah, do we have
in
any
Nosebleed?
business here, or do we get the
I mean,
fuck out
I
of
think we need to kill everyone. That's why we're. I mean, yeah, we could start.
I mean, if we leave, I feel like...
Well,
the
is there
stuff
anybody
might kill
in this
everyone anyway.
joint wearing a orange vest? Because if we could just kill the bounty hunters,
I mean,
and
we
leave-
could just go on a rampage.
Everybody roll census.
It's just a bunch of construction workers. Hundreds of construction workers.
5, 6,
What
Yeah.
was what
Well, I
was
Yeah,
landed on
yeah.
my leg. That
to
was weird.
Jefferson's. Unfortunately for Jefferson, he's in the kitchen still.
You said census?
Census, yeah.
7.
10.
Yeah.
2.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 6.
Yeah.
6. It's a +2.
Even then.
No. Yes, was that an experience? Because I am,
Because it's story related, I'm going to say for both of you, mark an experience.
bro, I am really getting close this level to maxing the fuck out.
So,
Yes.
everybody you got, like I said, like you're in the back, you're kind of in your own world, and I can tell Olga, like Olga is kind of telling that she can tell that you're getting stressed out, like she's trying to rub your back, kind of thing.
Start drooling a little bit.
I get to my girlfriend just makes fun of me.
So, wait, who got 7 in there?
Yeah, because you're a pussy.
Alright, so Fenris, you hear the sound. It sounds like it sounds like
Ooh.
followed by grunting.
Ew.
Some waitress didn't get the order right.
Anybody who got 10 plus?
Oh wait, no, I got 10. Well, no, I just got.
No, you got
okay,
10.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So everybody else, you hear what sounds like, kind of like a mini riot going on. somewhere outside.
Ooh.
You hear rocks being thrown at people, and they're yelling.
Ooh, stone.
Oh, stone.
Stoning.
Nice.
Guys, this is the oldest form of justice from Ode. We are going to join the stoning, but we need to turn it into a riot where everyone dies.
I'm down for some stone.
So-
Getting stoned.
There we go.
Ode presented us with an opportunity.
Ode has presented us with an opportunity to murder, and we're going to take it.
Everybody must get
Ethic?
stoned.
There is no ethics here. What?
Do you care about us at all, Namu?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Also,
As they
why is it that the guy who doesn't follow Chode has the most ethics?
okay,
So,
as it says
As
in the
we are
book of Ode,
as we're progressing the
Ode
story further,
helps
as we're
those who
progressing
help
the story-
themselves.
As we're progressing
Should I
the story
just take the
further,
glasses?
you guys. So here is Nosebleeds.
yes,
If you want to walk out, you
Very
can.
weird shaped building.
You're noticing.
Gaping Jesus.
You're noticing 3 Vallarens. 2 of them are hurt on the ground. One of them is
as per usual.
standing. One of them is standing up in kind of a defensive,
Because they drank.
a defensive stance.
Don't, Jefferson,
like our
don't
leader.
fuck them. Jefferson.
Docking. And we're docking.
And you see.
He's watching the Stellar.
Alright, so the big ones pretend that they're all obelisks.
Pretending.
Yep.
Is that Pantheon?
And these 3. These 3 are embryos.
Oh, we got some helter skelter going on. Race war!
Is there popcorn?
Boys, we figured it out.
In nosebleeds.
So you guys are noticing these people are throwing stones at 3 Vallarens.
Oh, no.
And
Get
this
in
one,
there.
Oh,
this one,
no.
this one over here in particular, looks like a. Hang on. You see, she looks like a middle-aged Sarus, and she's yelling about how the reason for all the taffy leeches coming out, it's Ode's way of saying that there's a punishment for all of you being here.
This is
that
correct.
these Vallarens.
Can we ask our fellow Ode if that's what he
No, that's spot on.
Okay. Good enough for
Like I'm
me.
getting a transmission. It's a go.
Yeah, we're doing this.
I'm getting a name.
Operation Ethnic Cleansing is a go, guys.
I'm getting a G name over here.
Alright, so you're noticing that this is going on.
Oh, I am definitely not up front on this
There's
one.
somebody with
No,
hair.
are you staying inside the restaurant?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
say.
wait a second.
I'll just say for this time being, this is Olga. She's just kind of staying back too.
That's like pretty much how I picture her.
I mean, her personality's really good, guys.
Her personality is as big as her body.
And Yormond.
Personality.
Alright, so yeah, so Jefferson's coming out with the gumbo.
And
And
FFF,
I get like one of those
IQ,
triangles.
Fix.
Say gumbo.
Alright,
Trying to like
so
bring
do
peace.
anything-
Does it
and-
work? Can I roll to see if it works?
well, I mean that's up to them too. Like you guys hear this, but you guys are noticing this commotion going on.
Is he
try
gonna
it?
solve racism through gumbo?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Everybody loves gumbo.
Fuck yeah.
Gumbo on the streets.
No.
Oh no.
So as this
What
like
did you?
Sick.
No modifier? What did you have him roll for? Just natural?
just natural, yeah.
Someone spills it.
He tries to put it
So
all back.
I'll just say.
He spilled my
It's
gumbo.
like Kevin
So I'll just
from
say
The
this:
Office
like
was
Jefferson
supposed to-
tried to get everybody's attention, but at the same time he just sees a clear table except for Olga, and you're kind of like looking outside, and he's just like, "What's going on?" And you guys notice, the rest of you who are outside notice 3 obelisks and 3 embryos, which, as you've been noticing around the bump region, that's what most of the population is. You haven't seen a single other Cerberus here other than the people on the train.
Don't remind me.
And you can tell these Vallarens are in a lot of pain. And from what they look defenseless and whatnot. And this one looks in your direction. looks
Good job.
at Avum actually, and
Hey.
goes essentially along the lines of, you see these sinners, you see these people. They are the reason that everything terrible is going on right now.
Yep.
Are you gonna stand there, or are you gonna assist with this?
Are they causing all the stuff?
Oh yeah, they totally are.
Oh yeah, it's a thing that
Do
they're
I
doing.
believe her?
Roll.
That's
Roll.
okay.
You can either roll. I'll have you roll senses on this one.
All right.
Yeah.
7.
7. As she's like saying this to you, pointing, you kind of see a little orange collar coming from here.
Can I roll for that?
Roll for senses, yeah.
Yes. 5, 6, 7.
You see the same thing too, and it's like bright as daylight. basically.
Boys, we're about to stop a race war.